Good morning, 819S. It's a nice warm day today. It's 15 degrees with a high of 20. It looks like the weather forecast is warming up a little bit again. So, like I said, I expected it to get really cold, but it seems to be getting warmer. Today, there's so much news that I couldn't really choose one story. I'm not really sure what to talk about. One of the big ones was a surprise. Nissan is going to sell its headquarter building in order to earn some more money, or keep some cash flow, I guess, to keep the company running. The price tags seem to be $1.4 billion US, depending on the source that you're reading. And I find it interesting that the sentiment online is just to let Nissan disappear. A lot of people I know in real life, they would like to see Nissan continue as a company. They just like to see it restructure or get better management to do what it needs to do to survive. But reading a lot of comments online in different forums and websites, the people are really, really against Nissan, and I'm a little surprised by that. The other news story that was that caught my eye was Yamaha made a bike that self-balances and can auto-drive, and one of the distinguishing features was that it had no handlebars. I can understand the idea of a self-driving bike not requiring a handlebar that maneuvers the bike, but I still think the passenger sitting, or the rider or the passenger sitting on the bike, needs something to hold on to, right? I didn't see grab handles, I didn't see harness or rope or reins or anything like that. It's just a seat, and that's it. I joked with my coworker that maybe this was designed by a young person because they expect to have their hands on their phone the whole time, so they just don't need to hold anything since they're going to be holding onto their phone. I think that's just a joke, though, of course. But that one is interesting because it has a lot of positions that the bike can fit itself into. If you watch one of the videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. The front fork can lower the bike down so that a stand can keep it balanced. The forks can turn 90 degrees so it can do circles. I don't know how practical or useful all these things are going to be, but the development of the technology seems interesting because the engineers can learn something and apply it to other parts of the vehicle, hopefully. So, yeah, like I said, there's so much news out there. I'm not sure which thing to talk about, but it does seem like a motorcycle industry is advancing or is trying to develop new technologies at a pretty fast rate these days. So it'll be interesting to see what the future holds. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there and ride, and always ride safe.